Peace and bliss. It's your girl Goddess Mystic, and I'm coming through with a Reflection Sundaze. Y'all already know what it is, what time it is, honey. Get into this good old sage. Waft it in, waft it in. I'm gonna give you some. I'm gonna give me some. I'm gonna give you some. Then I'm gonna give me some. Hey, how are we on this beautiful Sunday? How are we? I need to know. Somebody let me know. Um, so before I got into it, no, before I even get into this message, I would like to address the last Reflection Sundays. If you've seen it, you know who watched the whole thing because it was really beautiful. By the way, right after I saw, right after I recorded the video, I went outside. It started raining, and a beautiful, and I mean beautiful, beautiful rainbow came in the sky. And well, how people say was projected in the sky. And I was so appalled. I felt really good because they say rainbows, of course it's like from the Bible, but still, like, I still believe in that. Like, the rainbow was God's promise, that he wasn't going to allow it to rain for 40 nights and 40 days. So I feel like this is a message here for somebody, okay? If you're Christian, if you're not Christian or religious, or you're not religious, honey, just listen, okay? I don't know who I'm talking to, but whoever has been going through a storm, it was a very long storm. It's like you've been going through something and you felt like you were never going to reach its end. Like it was flooded, like it was very overbearing, and you probably felt like you was drowning, honey. But better days are coming, okay? Better days are coming for you. So just keep your faith, honey. And really, you really need to be recognizing how strong you really are to be able to withstand the storms that you've been going through. Whether you were able to speak about these, like your experiences, to someone, or whether you've been handling them silently and just, keeping it G, or however they say, like taking it like a G. So yeah, I didn't even expect that message to come out, but I did say, I was like, you know what, 222, come through, spirit, come through. 222. I said that I was gonna come and tell y'all because I was like, I wanted to come and post it, but I was like, I gotta upload the video first. And then I had some other things to do. So it was another message that I have from the previous Reflection Sundays. Now I don't know. All right, whoever saw it, you saw it. All right, so I was trying to hurry up and get the video rendering so I could upload it, and ended up not placing my intro music at the intro. So it started like in the middle of my it started in the middle of, well, not really in the middle of the video, but like the middle of the beginning of the video, right before I got to pulling the cards. And I thought that was so funny. So 313, this is a message for someone as well, to just be patient. Don't try to rush yourself. Don't try to rush your path. Don't try to rush your journey. And, you know, pay attention to what you're doing. Be very mindful as you're going, because I realized, like, I wasn't even paying attention. I was just trying to, going through the motions. And that's what causes you to miss on certain details, miss out on the details that you actually need to be paying attention to. So that's for someone. Now let's get into the messages that I got before I actually pulled up to the reading. What's up? If you guys are new to my channel, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, honey. Welcome to the family. Welcome to my channel. And if you are already a subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much for your continued support. Let's get into these messages, shall we? Especially if you guys felt like you've been resonating thus far. 404 just pulled up. So the message that I got was discovery. So I feel like, I don't know who I'm talking to, okay? Of course I don't ever know who I'm talking to. 5:35 on the clock. Whoever I'm talking to, you could be really like rediscovering, not even rediscovering, you're discovering 422, 423, you're discovering new routines, or even new pathways that you could go down. It's almost like you're giving new choices. And the only way that you're going to be able to discover them, or going to be able to experience them, is if you allow yourself to go and be in flow with your spirit, with what spirit is guiding you to. 444. Yeah, that 443. I was just saying yesterday, it's like a feeling of anticipation. Like, it's like a feeling of anticipation, but it's also like a feeling of preparation as well. Like, you're anticipating you're anticipating either a confirmation or, yeah, that's what it is. You're anticipating some sort of confirmation or validation in the physical realm, in the 3D realm. And in reality, 515, you need to realize that you have been being prepared this whole time. Or maybe this is like something where you are like, your anticipation is what has been preparing you. I don't even know. Look up those numbers though. But I do see like it's like a form of anticipation that someone has been feeling. And I feel like Spirit is wanting you to know like it's nothing to even worry about because you're prepared for it. You've already been preparing for this. So yeah. But back to the message. We were talking about the pathways. You have to be in tune with your spirit in order to be in tune with spirit outside of you, like whether it's God, 555, the Most High, the universe, the divine, your ancestors. You have to be in tune with yourself to be able to truly be in tune with them because they're communicating to you through your soul, your inner self, 606. And in order for you to really be in tune with that, you must be willing to go with the flow. There were so many pathways, and I sense hesitancy towards going along those pathways because it's not something that you're used to doing. It's completely new. It's something that's out of your routine. But who says that just because it's something that's out of your routine or something that you're not meant to be, not something that you're not used to doing is what you're not meant to do, like that is not meant for you. You know what I'm saying? Who said that it's not going to be for you or it's not going to work in the way that you expect it to work? And that could also be a reason why you are anticipating because you're doing new things or you're coming towards a new path where you're required to do new things. You're required to experience new things. But I just want to say this, how do you expect to learn if you're not going to be open to experiencing new things in the first place? That's how you learn. That's how you grow. So be open to the new things, period. 717. Let's get into these messages though. Before we get into it, I'm going to go ahead and pull a dice. Some numbers for y'all. Woo. What number we got? We got 40 and 80. Very interesting. And 00. Very interesting. 40, 80, 00, 737. A lot of angel numbers are coming through. Come through, Spirit. We have number 11. We have 10. We also have 6. These could be your life path numbers, your birth date number, your birth month number. I wouldn't know. It's definitely not going to be your age, but numbers that you resonate with. 801. 10, 17. So 17 is very prominent. 717 again. We have 5, 3, 9. All right, let's get into the messages, shall we? Somebody could definitely be a life path number 1 or 5. Let's get into the messages. Y'all already know what we're going to be doing. First, we're going to be asking, what do you need to be reflecting on? And then we're going to be getting, no, we're not. That's like, what's going on? First, we checking in. Then we're asking what you need to be reflecting on. And then we're getting into advice. Before I get into these messages, I would just like to give my disclaimer. This is a collective reading. Therefore, every message that I say may or may not resonate with you. If it resonates, take it, honey. But if it don't, you already know my slogan. If you are a subscriber, you already know what it is, honey. If it don't fit, it ain't your shit. It ain't your shit. Don't try to make it fit. Okay? We not about to do that. It's not going to ever fit if it don't fit. You know, you ain't ready for it. Or it just ain't meant for you. Period. Accept that. 910, 909, 911. Also, I'm only a messenger, honey. I like to tell my folk, my people, my family, honey, I'm only a messenger, so do not shoot me. Do not shoot me. If you got any problems with any messages that are coming out in this reading, you're going to have to take that up with yourself because Spirit is only bringing it to me to bring it to you, baby. Okay? Let's get into the messages, shall we? Come through, Spirit. Show me show me the current energy of the collective. Ready to say what the collective need to be reflecting on. What's the current energy of the collective, Spirit? Show me. Current energy of the collective. I just heard something about replace. So somebody could be replacing something. We have here the 5 of Wands coming straight out the woodwork. But I'm hearing something about victorious. Ooh, 1001. Something ended in order. It was like a completion though. Like something had to be completed in order for you to begin something completely new. So this was something victorious. Major endings could have been happening in your life. And I'm hearing something about giveaways. You probably had to give away some things, or maybe something of yours was given away. What is going on here? Show me what's going on. Current energy of the collective spirit. Show me. 8 of Swords. Yes, I was getting that earlier. Like your mind has definitely been playing some type of games on you. But it's like, I hear Spirit saying it's like, but you allow it. Like, see, I don't know who's 5 of Vessels, whose spirit this is. So definitely about some type of loss, but it's losses that actually need to take place with the 7 of Vessels. What's going on with y'all energy today? This is kind of, I don't even know. But anyway, we're going to get into the messages. We got this 5 of Wands right here. Y'all don't judge my nails, okay? Because, you know, all right, we ain't about to get into it. But, you know, the 5 of Wands right here. So, definitely, this could be competition. It's crazy because it's like a healthy competition, and then there's like unhealthy competition. Healthy competition is kind of the competition that encourages you to continue to go forward or either go harder. You know what I'm saying? 1122. And then there's a unhealthy competition to where they are literally just competing with you, trying to be better than you, trying to one up you, and all of that right there. But I'm seeing someone being very victorious. It's so crazy because I'm seeing, and this is what I was getting at 1142, 1144. This is what I was getting at when I was saying how you're the movement. So somebody could have definitely been doing some type of, you could have been just on the move, not really paying attention. Because if you see right here, there's a little flower right here, but everybody else is so focused on this battle, this fight. So it could have been a fight, some type of form of conflicts or something like that. Focus on the wrong things, not focusing on what's going on around you. 1212. Why this 5 of Wands? 4 of Wands. It's so crazy. King of Cups. It's so crazy because, yeah, this is like moving on up. I'm hearing it. Moving on up to the east side. I don't know if that's a song, but man, that song in my head. Fish don't fry in the kitchen. Beans don't burn on the grill. All right. Like, okay. I never understood the meaning of the song. That's why I'm like, okay. But yeah, so we got the Justice. I don't know what's going on here, but let's just give it. I'm going to give it to you how it's coming out to me. So someone could have definitely been competing with you because of your foundation. Okay? Your, what is the word I want to say here? Your security, your self-security, or your foundations or something like that. You could be a very emotionally mature individual, and I feel like something was riled up though. It's almost given like a structure. Somebody could be very structured or whatnot, and something was riled up. Something had to be riled up. But it's so crazy because whatever this was that riled you up, it didn't move you. It didn't move you at all. You remained balanced. Justice. You remained balanced within yourself because you already have a structured self or whatnot. So maybe this right here, this conflict, whether it be competition or whether it just be you like overcoming your hardships or being victorious over your competition, like I feel like it gave you some type of boost because it made you realize just how strong you really are. And it also made you realize like no one can take away what you have, what you've already built for yourself. I see you. Okay. And I feel like somebody could also be having some type of realization about that as well. Now, this 8 of Swords here, 1414 just pulled up. This 8 of Swords is really giving how you are so focused on something. You're focusing on one thing. And it could actually be like one way that you're just like, you're focused on one path or one way when you have many other paths to go along. By you focusing on one thing, dang girl, I gotta get this out. By you focusing on one thing, you are putting all of your energy towards it. That's what's causing you to be in this mental, I don't know, I'm hearing spirit say chaotic. It's like very chaotic. You're kind of unsure on what you are thinking. You're very conflicted in your thoughts and your mind, and you could be mentally going through something. You're mentally draining yourself as well by continuing to focus on this one thing. And it's so crazy because it's like you have a lot of thoughts about this one thing, and you just allow them to just keep building up, building up, building up, building up. Every time you think about this one thing, there's like other thoughts forming about it, and it's just like it's taking away your energy. So you're draining yourself by continuously thinking about something. What is this, spirit? And I feel like what it is, whatever this is, you want to see the truth of it. Maybe you haven't gotten the truth about a situation, but you want to see the truth of it. But I'm seeing that the only way you're going to grow from this situation is if you decide to just move on from it. Like you've already gained what you needed to gain from this situation. 1551. So yeah, this is about you just moving on. Like you just need to move on, and this is like let bygones be bygones. Yes, seven of wands and the ace of swords. So you could have been you could have had to block someone. Okay, block someone or block something out of your life. Put up boundaries towards a person, and I could see you. It's like you're contemplating whether you did the right thing or not. Whether you should have done that, or whether you made the right decision, whether you said it how it should have been said, or it's like you're in this battle when you need to be fulfilled. Like you need to be centering within yourself and being very what's the word I want to say? It's like you need to be grounded on your decisions and firm on your decision as well. It's like no backstepping, no backtracking what you already did. And it's so crazy because it's like you know that you made the right decision. You've received clarity about this person, this thing, the situation, yet you still are in your thoughts about it. And I feel like it's because you could have felt like you were done extremely wrong about the situation or something like that. But it's time to move on from it. Stop holding on to it, because by you holding on to this, it's holding you down mentally, and you gotta have your mind right, honey, to keep moving. We got this 5 of vessels here, crying over spilled milk. This is about also investing, putting all your eggs in one basket, putting all of your eggs in one basket. But it's so crazy because whatever you are investing your energy in, your time and your emotions is, something has to leave. It's like rotten eggs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how the egg thing works, but I do know, like, I'm using bananas or maybe like even fruit, for example. If something is molded and you sit it beside a fresh fruit, the fruit is also going to get mold as well. So this is about you separating the good eggs from the bad eggs when it comes to your future and what you actually want, and really just throwing them away. It's something that you are holding on to currently that's going to crash, and it's going to feel horrible, but it's going to be necessary for you to continue growing, because it's holding back. Yeah, it's a decision. It's a decision that you have to make, and it's like a soul decision, something that you have to make from your heart, from your soul, something that you are being led by your soul to do. So, and it's something that you probably aren't necessarily aware of, and you probably won't be aware of it until it actually happens, because you don't see it as clearly as you can see it right now. So yeah, and then we have this, the 7 of vessels, a lot of confusion, but it's also a lot of options here that's going on in the background that's at play. It's like you have so many things that you want to do. Remember, we were talking about pathways, decisions, what you want to truly do. But with this 7 of vessels right here, it's like you don't know, you're not sure of which path you need to take. And you need to really be using your intuition when it comes to which path you need to take and which path you want to take, and not going with things that looks good to the eye. Go towards what feels good to your spirit. Yeah. And it's 8 of Pentacles with the 10 of Wands. Some of these things could actually work out. Whatever this is, a decision that you're trying to make, and you're trying to work with it, but something is going to be extremely overbearing for you. And if it's not going to be extremely overbearing, it's just going to require a lot of you in order for it to work. which that's not necessarily a bad thing, especially if it's something that you want. But that's the whole point. Is that what you want? So this is about you not investing in things that are going to take a lot out of you, that you're not even like going for the long haul or the long run with it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the reflection Sundaze. All right, show me what does the collective need to be reflecting on right now, Spirit? Show me, what does the collective need to be reflecting on right now? And it's so crazy. I'm hearing the snakes in the grass. So this could be somebody offering you an opportunity that is not even beneficial to you. It's only beneficial to them. So definitely be mindful and pay attention to that. And this could be going on right now, guys. You trying to figure out which decision to make. But are they aligned with what you're already working on? That's the real question. Show me what does the collective need to be reflecting on today, Spirit? What does the collective need to be reflecting on? Spirit, 2111. We got this Two of Wands here. Yeah, some type of decision had to be made. Somebody could have recently traveled somewhere. But there's some type of decision that's tied to... There's a decision that you have to make or that you previously had to make that's tied to your journey. It could also be tied to traveling as well, moving. It's like moving mountains. Ursha, baby. With the strength at the end and the apprentice of vessels. With the wheel at the end of the end. Give me this Two of Wands here because I want to know more about this. What's going on? The Two of Swords. Something. Stop it. And I was about to say that because just leave me. The throat. 222. Two of Wands. Not the Two of Wands. I mean, this is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands, the Two of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. So this is something that you had to leave behind. You had to leave behind. But it's something also that you're not seeing about why. 2220. Why you had to leave the situation behind. And it's so crazy because that's what you probably need to be reflecting on. It's something that you refused to see, even though it was right there in front of you. You didn't want to see it, which is why what happened to you happened to you. So, you know how we was just talking about the storms, okay? What have you been what if you have been walking in your own storms though? Like how have you been walking in your own storms? Like where can you look back and see like how you've actually put yourself through your own storms? You know what I'm saying? Don't get triggered by this, but really just think about this because this is what's going to help you avoid walking yourself into another storm, especially if you're refusing to see what's already being presented to you. This is giving me an example of spirit showing you something and you still being like, nah. And that's what I mean when I'm like, you need to be in tune with yourself so that you can be in tune with spirit, because spirit communicates to you. You just aren't sitting down listening 2323, or you're not wanting to listen to the things because you're feeling like, you know, and I can hear somebody like, nah, they don't want me to have fun or whatever, like, or they're no fun or whatnot. But it's just like, it's not that they're not being or not wanting you to have fun, but it's out of protection. So this is you making a decision to leave or having to leave a situation because it's not for you and you didn't want to believe in this. So maybe it got taken away from you, or you just had, like, you were forced to leave 5:55 on the clock. But it's like, and this could be what you have been thinking about it also, because here we go here with the Four of Vessels right here. You not tending to, it's like you're not wanting to tend to your fruits. It's like you're no longer wanting to invest in growing things or wanting to invest in anything anymore because of what your past has done for you. And you need to ask yourself why. Like, it's almost giving this form of self-sabotage to where you're no longer wanting to invest in anything or wanting to even do anything. Maybe this is about taking risks or about developing relationships with other people because of your past experiences. But you should not allow your past experiences to make your decisions, to decide your future, to decide your present. Like that, it's already happened, meaning that it's already gone. You know what I'm saying? So stop trying to drag your past in your present. the past is in the past for a reason. You can only, like, the only great way to use it, or beneficial way to use your past, or to be coming back to your past, is for you, it's a fly in here, is for you to use your past as an example, or as what is the word that I want to say, the example isn't it, as here we go, here with the star, I was going to mention that. I mean, example is a good way, as a reference. There we go, as a reference to where you're going, so using your lessons as references, you got them, you gained the lessons, so it's just like, it's nothing for you to go right back and look at what you learned, or even like when certain situations come up where it's like a similar situation to what you've experienced in your past comes up, and you can just, it's like you can realize that instantly, or yeah, it's like you instantly realize it because you've experienced it before. So you're just like, no, I'm not going to experience that again. And you make your decision based off of that. But there's no need for you to try to be in control of certain of your experiences now, because of what you've previously experienced. That doesn't make sense. It's giving self-sabotage right now. And that's probably why you're in your thoughts right now. This is why you're not in a good energy. Somebody's in a very low energy right now. And it's just because you're refusing to make a move. You're choosing to be stagnant and to remain stagnant because you feel like if you remain stagnant, well, what else? Like, nothing else can happen. Oh, y'all need to get out. Like, so many flies are in here right now. And that's crazy. So y'all could have a lot of people in your energy, watching in your energy as well, wanting you, ooh, thank you, Spirit, wanting you to give your energy to them. And in reality, no, you're not doing that. So, ooh, that could also be a reason why this could definitely be, some people could be in your life trying to trigger you as well. And I feel like you feel like the best thing to do is to not make any movement, or maybe stop. It's like you stop feeding them energy, but you also stop feeding yourself energy. And it's like, no. But you also could be in this energy to where you're actually having firm boundaries when it comes to them, and no longer giving them your energy, or especially if these are past people, and they're like in this feeling of regret, and you're just feeling that energy. We have this strength card right here at the end of the deck, which is giving resiliency. Okay, it's giving resiliency. And this is you realizing how strong you really are. Like, remember we was talking about this rainbow, honey, the storms, 40 days, 40 nights, everything that you went through has been for a reason. Okay, because it's giving you not responding to the same experiences that you've been repeating, or repeating over and over again with the same responses. Like, you're responding differently. And this could also be like mentally, like on a mental level as well, on an emotional level as well, because you're more balanced with yourself now. You've healed from a lot of things that you've been experiencing. You've healed from a lot of things that many people will try to even come back and trigger, or maybe even your life experiences will come back and trigger. But what this is really giving is, like, with this 5 of Vessels here, I want to say the last storm. I keep saying it because it keeps coming up. It's giving the last storm, but it's also giving the fact that because of the cycles that you've been going through, you've been undergoing, like, you're finally going to be victorious. You're finally going to be on it's like you're getting the upper hand, almost. Well, not even almost. It's like you're getting the upper hand. Excuse me. When it comes to your situation. Like, you are so much stronger now. And it's so crazy. This is giving the whole fact that someone tries to get a reaction out of you, but you realize, like, they're not even worth you responding to at all. Like, you just look at them like they're not worth you showing them how strong you are. This is giving, and it's another example in the Bible, which I don't know the full story, but it's it's so many examples in the Bible where people try to provoke you. They try to tempt you just so you can see their power. Like when Jesus was tempted by, was it the devil? When he said, if you're really a child of God, then, you know, do something. If you really are a healer, then do something. You perform miracles. Let me see you perform something. And you realizing like, no, like, what do you mean? This is you realizing that you don't even have to prove your strength to other people. You don't have to prove your power to other people because you know in yourself, you know just how powerful you really are, regardless of what anybody else has to say, because you're realizing that you don't need their validation. You don't need anybody's validation but yours. And this is you giving yourself that validation, period. This is you giving yourself the validation that you needed because you've healed. Like, you've learned so much about yourself throughout your healing journey. And it's given like no one can take that away from you. Like, regardless of the experiences that you have had, you've realized that. Look at this, magician, alchemy. This is giving alchemist energy because you turned your experiences into your power. Your hardships have been transmuted into your power, into empowering you. And that's all that matters. This apprentice of vessels here, your experiences, everything that you are experiencing right now, especially life, you're being molded, okay? You are being molded. And it's so crazy because you could be a very sensitive person, so you could be easily influenced by other people, by outside forces, 3131. Hence the reason why I was saying this energy here. So you could definitely have people in your energy that you just need to get out. They're only here. They're only in your energy to watch and monitor you and also feed off of you. They're looking for something from you. You know, because they're not providing anything to you. Let me turn my light on. Hold on. Okay, but yeah, you're very sensitive to outside influences, and you could easily allow certain experiences to mold you. And that's something that you need to be very careful on, okay? Because don't allow certain experiences to make you hard to where you're no longer giving your energy to the things that you actually want to invest in. Give me more on this apprentice of vessel, spirit. You could be very creative as well. And I feel like maybe someone is being called to create more, being more creative, tapping into your creative energy. 7 of Wands. Listen, with the Star card, listen, you really got, it's like you have to block out everything that's coming to trigger you and attack you right now because you are very sensitive. So you have to learn how to protect your energy, protect yourself, protect your auric field. Yeah, because let me tell y'all have a very powerful energy. With this Star card coming up here, you have a very bright aura. Your auric field is very bright. People see that. They want to attach to it. You have to learn how to protect yourself from these outside energies, these external energies, external forces that are coming to try to tempt you, to provoke you, to attack you or whatnot, and realize that you are protected. It's okay to set boundaries and be the villain in somebody else's life, because at the end of the day, what would you rather be? Would you rather be the villain, or would you rather be the kind person who, not the kind, the nice person who just allowed other people to push them over? Yeah, it's a part of you that is ending. There's a part of you that has to end and has to be released. And I feel like this is exactly what your experiences are teaching you right now, because you're realizing that not everyone deserves your kindness. Not everyone is obligated to your kindness, because people will try to take advantage of that. And it's okay for you to switch into the villain, okay? It's okay for you to switch into the dark version of yourself and tell a motherfucker, like, you got me fucked up. Don't fucking try that shit again. It's all right for you to switch into that version of yourself. You need that. That's real balance right there. Curse that motherfucker out. You got to find balance in your life. You got to have balance in your life in order for your life to be balanced. Because if you continue just giving to people and just allowing them to have their way with you, what are you getting in return? I'm listening. I really am. What are you getting in return? And it's not even about like return, but reciprocation. Like, it has to be a balance. It has to be a balance. And if you are, speaking of reciprocation, if you are still here, vibing with me or whatnot, resonating, please make sure you like the video, honey. And if you are just watching and you ain't even subscribed, come on now. What you doing? Subscribe. Don't play with yourself like that. Please. Let's get the final messages of advice. Final messages of advice for the collective spirit. Show me. Final messages of advice for the collective spirit. Show me. Yeah, y'all got to really start asking yourself, are certain people even worth you? Worth the connection with you, but even worth you responding to them? That's something to reflect on. And it's also, y'all need to reflect on the type of people that you got in your life as well. Whether you are allowing past people to come back, or whether these are just people that you've had past relationships with for the longest that are not serving any purpose. Also, people that are just randomly coming into your life, only, asking for certain information, prying information out of you. Be mindful, because I heard Spirit say be watchful, because that's what they doing to you. And you know what's so crazy? I'm getting this. My dad, he always told me, well, he didn't always tell me, but he told me that he always told me, which I don't remember. But anyway, girl, let's get to the message. He said, when you talking to someone, make sure you watching them. You make sure you watch them. Look them in their eye. Look at how they're looking at you. Pay attention to what they are paying attention on you. And pay attention to them as they are speaking to you and as you're speaking to them. Because they always going to be paying attention to you. That changed my entire perspective. And I was just like, you know what? You're right. Because 444. For me, I don't know why. At this point, I'm learning why. Like, I'm not like some person that will just sit here and look you in your eye the whole time, unless I'm listening to you. But if I'm talking to you, and I don't know if y'all notice, but like when I talk, I look around. It's because as I'm looking around, I'm not even looking around at the environment. To me, I'm looking in my head. Like, I'm looking in my mind, and it's me to me, this is me gathering information. So now when I speak to people, I make sure that I try to at least look at them, but I'm not speaking to nobody. So I'm just going to continue doing what I do here. But yeah, like, I don't know why. Like, I don't really care to look in people's eyes. And I know, like, people like, you have to look in people's eyes. It means that you're lying. I don't have to prove anything to nobody, because at the end of the day, I know what I came to say and what I came to do. You either gonna believe me or you not gonna believe me. You gonna take it or you gonna leave it. And either way, I'm gonna be okay, because guess what? I got what I needed, which was either to get it off of my chest, say what I needed, or maybe if it was the interaction. But hey, that's it. Now let's get these final messages of advice. I don't know what that had to do with anything, but maybe somebody needed to hear it. Final messages of advice for the collective spirit. My nose is starting to itch. Oh. Thank you, Spirit. Final messages of advice for Spirit. So I got a question. Does it mean, like, I know, like, when you're channeling, it means like, you're just channeling heavily, but doesn't it also mean when your nose itching that somebody talking about you? Like, y'all know the old it's not a myth, but the old sayings that, grandparents would say or something. I don't know, but y'all let me know. Final messages of advice, Spirit. Somebody could be, but I don't know. If it comes out, I'll definitely say it. Final messages of advice for the collective spirit. Show me. We got the Keeper of Coins. This is giving big business, honey. Big business, webbing together a lot of things. Somebody could be very connected with spiders. 2 of Coins here. A decision needing to be made. Final messages of advice for the collective spirit. Show me. No, we need one card. Don't. Come on now, y'all. We was doing good. Final messages of advice. The Wheel of Fortune. Let me tell y'all something. With the 8 of Coins at the end. What is this? The 9 of Wands. Let me tell y'all something, because it split. Oh, it split. Let me show y'all what it split to. Seriously, I'll be getting excited about shit. 8 of Wands with the 9 of Wands. Come on, come through. So, period. We just gonna read these 2 first. Yes. Right under them is the Crown of Coins and the freaking Justice. So a lot of things are moving fastly and swiftly for you. Remember, I was saying, honey, that last storm, you guys are coming out of a storm, out of a dark situation. It's so crazy because it's very, how I want to say it, like, it's gloomy outside right now. And you know how they say like the calm before the storm? I don't know what happens after the storm. Maybe it's like, you know, the gloom, the aftermath or whatever of the storm or whatnot. But it was raining recently. It was raining a lot, as a matter of fact, now that I'm looking at all the grass just growing up so high. But it was raining so much recently. And, you know, it is a sense of an aftermath after the storm because it's gloomy. Sometimes the sun comes right back out, but it's so gloomy right now. Whatever you are feeling in that space, honey, especially if you feel called to rest. I'm just going to say that that's a message for somebody specific. But you guys are coming out of a very trying time with the 7 of Wands, because the 7 of Wands was coming up heavily too, right? That protection, them boundaries that you've been putting up, you guys are moving forward from that. With the 9 of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, though, you're being asked to not be so paranoid when it comes to other people. Yeah. Don't be so paranoid when it comes to other people and other relationships because you've learned from it. You could be receiving some form of communication from something as well. I'm hearing an opportunity to move forward, or yeah, it's like a moving forward opportunity in your life. Congratulations in advance. Especially with this 8 of Wands being on top of the Crown of Coins, though. Yeah. And every time I pick up a card, it's like, of course, there's a card under it, but the Tower card with the Crown of Coins. Yeah, y'all are meant to move forward because it's so crazy. Y'all have so much more. It's so much more better things on the other side of whatever you're continuing to hold on to or trying to hold on to or whatnot. And it's part of like it's justice. This is happening for your greater good. You're going into an entire new reality. That's what you need to be aware of. And it's like the paranoid energy is not really going to help you in that reality because you're not going to be given the same. I won't say that you won't be given the same experiences, but in the sense you really won't be. And if you do experience them, the same experiences, it's just that you're meant to see it from a higher level, a higher plane, because that's where you are. That's where you are. You're on a higher plane. So maybe you're meant to see it and experience it on a deeper level than what you've previously experienced it. Now we got this Keeper of Coins here. This is about webbing together things. I'm hearing something about webbing together opportunities. A lot of, oh, you know what's so crazy? I've never seen this card like that. But it just seems like a lot of opportunities are actually being drawn to you because you are focusing on not necessarily the coin, but on you and what you really want to do. You're focusing on yourself and what you're building. And by you doing so, a lot of opportunities are going to automatically be drawn towards you, period. Because they're going to be, it's like you aligning to your path, to your purpose, to your life, to your goals. It's going to be just pulling, like almost like a magnet, like you're this big magnet right here. It's going to be literally pulling in other opportunities that also align with it as well, because it's you finally telling the universe, like, this is what you want. This is what you want to achieve and manifest in your life. The 9 of Wands with the High Priestess being very intuitive and very, it's like determination almost. But also I can see you guys being extremely guarded. Could have something to do with family influences or even just money. You're being extremely guarded, or it's not guarded. What's the word I want to say here? I mean guarded, yeah, but it's like being too careful because you don't want to make the wrong decision. So yeah, oh, my nose. My nose. You don't want to make the wrong decision. So yeah, it's definitely, you're going to be needing to just follow your intuition, listening to your intuition, tuning into your soul, to your higher self, and allowing your higher self. I'm hearing glow, allowing yourself to guide you and flowing with the guidance that you're receiving from your higher self. Here we are here with this decision of what you really going to do. You have to make a balanced, informed decision because 2 of Coins is practical. And yeah, as well as the Keeper of Coins, that's definitely practical. So this is definitely about you tapping more so into your practical side and allowing yourself to be balanced when it comes to your practicality, to what you're practicing, and also what you are. Let me like this real quick. It's like what you're practicing and what you're doing. Yeah. And it's so crazy because I can see there's a decision that kind of has you tied up in a sense. It's like you don't really know which move to make, what to do. And I could also see you trying to do both, but you need to decide which one it is. You need to realize what is actually holding you back compared to what is going to be moving you forward. What is this Two of Coins, Spirit? Show me. Thank you, Spirit. Yes, something has to be left behind, and you're not seeing it. You're not wanting to see this. Something has to be left behind. The Death card, and this could be a part of you, like a part of who you really are. Look at this. Five of Swords. I don't know if you are the person gossiping or if other people are gossiping about you. Or maybe this is just you not even caring about what other people are saying about you. That's what it is. Those doubts and stuff we was talking, I believe we was talking about it in the last reading. You doubting yourself and making your decisions based off what other people are going to think about you. Fuck that. Like, fuck them people, girl. Like, are they bringing you your money? Like, are they giving you your money? They paying your bills? Come on now. You got to know who you are. Somebody could be pregnant. Whoa. The Empress with the Page of Cups. Pregnant. Or even maybe you already have a child. Or who you have a child with. Pregnant, it's either pregnant or it's like pregnant with a child, or maybe you got something that you're about to create and you want to put out there. You want to launch it, but you're afraid to do it. You're afraid to put yourself out there in such a vulnerable state because you're afraid of what other people got to say. Fuck them people, girl. Fuck them people. FTP. FTP, okay? Period. You got to kill that side of you. Kill that version of you. 1441. And play blind to the bullshit. And we got this Wheel of Fortune here at the end. Give me this Wheel of Fortune. This is actually a very beautiful card because it just, to me, the Wheel of Fortune just means that everything that is happening in the future, Connie, everything that is happening in your future, everything that I've said that was going to be happening is for your greater good. It's a part of your destiny. It's a part of your purpose. And this is something that you actually agreed to experience. But it's also, this is also bringing me back to the release and control thing or flowing. Look at this, the Devil card. The Devil card with the Ten of Swords. So this is about something about you releasing, either you are releasing or walking away from addictions, vices, or this could just be you realizing you releasing releasing control, or even releasing it's like you're releasing yourself or relieving yourself from the control of other people or from the control of someone else that has literally just been hurting you and breaking you down for the longest. Give me this Devil because I definitely want more on that. Page of Pentacles. This could be about something that you've actually been working on, though. Page of Pentacles and opportunity. Oh. So there's going to be an opportunity that you could be receiving that is going to require you to start over. It's going to require you to work. But I don't think it's coming from a good... it's not coming from good intentions. This could be someone just using you or your energy or your ideas for them and not necessarily, you know, appreciating you or giving you credit for what you do. So be careful when it comes to that. And also, you don't have to accept that either. But if this is not, this is actually just you making a living off of your experiences, off of what you experience. Like you get an idea, and I don't know if it's like to help other people or, yeah, of your ideas. The Three of Wands, I said of your ideas, of your experiences. Three of Wands with the Five of Swords and the Three of Swords. This could also be you waiting on some type of opportunity and thinking that you need this person to help you. No, you don't. You do not need anyone to help you. And maybe that's something that you're going to be realizing or needing to realize. Yeah, don't play with yourself like that. And yeah, the Ace of Swords. Somebody, yeah, no, listen. Somebody is really trying to offer you some type of opportunity to take what's yours. Don't do it, because that Ace of Pentacles fell in reverse on top of the Ten of Swords, which is like ultimate betrayal. And I need you. It's like you need to, you need you. I want to say I need you to, but it's like you need for you to be very mindful, be very aware and discerning when it comes to opportunities that other people are providing you of, because this is a part of your path. It is going to teach you a lesson, but it's only going to teach you a lesson if you decide to, well, maybe it's going to teach you a lesson in both ways. But what I was going to say about this card, because let me get this out so then we could get back to the message. This is about fate versus destiny. Okay, so this is so crazy. Like, I'm hearing somebody saying like this is a part of your, like, you know, I was meant to come in your life or whatever to help you do this or whatnot. So somebody could definitely be playing on your emotions or playing with you about a certain situation, offering you an opportunity that could be too good to be true. And it's so crazy because Spirit is wanting you to know that you can do it all by yourself. That's why this 8 of coins is right here at the end of the deck, because they want your success, which you have back here with the 5 of Wands, competition. They want what you have, and they will go at any length to get it, honey. Any length to get it. This 3 of Swords came out again, so this is kind of, it's coming back out with the 5 of Wands. This could be someone offering you a job. This could actually be someone that you've already worked with that's coming back to try to gain an opportunity or even feed off of your success. You just got to be careful, honey, when it comes to that, because this is a part of your plan, and I feel like this is to see whether you've learned everything that you've whether you've truly learned what you've experienced, and whether you're actually going to apply it or just allow it to come in and flow. Because this is the real thing about this, is this type of experience, like certain experiences come to offer you the chance to completely close the cycle, to completely end the cycle. And I feel like that's what this is. By you deciding to not complete this cycle and to go on along this cycle, this path again, that is you choosing fate, because that's not your destiny. And Spirit is just going to allow it to happen because they're like, well, however long it needs for him or her to take to learn this lesson. So you need to be careful and be very mindful when it comes to that. Yeah, you have to, this is about, the lesson here is about you knowing your own power and seeing your own power. Okay, not saying that you don't have, that you're not allowed to work with other people, but certain things you must do for yourself, and you know that. Okay, your ideas are very unique. Whoever I'm speaking to, they are very unique and powerful. So you have the power to get them off the ground for yourself. Spirit walks with you, they guide you. So you need to keep that in mind. All you have to do is just tune into yourself, connect with yourself, because that's the only way you're going to make the right decision. So that's why I started off with connect with yourself. Last card we have here is the 8 of coins here. Let's get it. Somebody's been, whatever you've been working on, honey, it's beautiful. All right. Whatever you've been working on is very beautiful. The 8 of Pentacles with the Page of, it's a project. It's like, this is about to be the start of something new. Okay. And I am definitely hearing whoever I'm speaking to, you need to protect your work. Protect your work. Protect everything that you are working for. Protect it. Because a lot of people want what you've been working for. They're going to want it because it's going to be extremely successful. And a lot of things are going to work out in your favor because of it. So protect what you've been working on. Protect everything that you've been working on. This is going to be a very, what's the word I want to say? It's going to be very stable. This is going to be very, just know that it's going to be like deeply rooted. This is something that's, it's a word that I want to say. Like, I just hope y'all can say it. Like, if I don't get it, put it in the comments so everybody else can get it. Everybody ain't going to get it, but just know that this has the ability to stay or like create a form of wealth that's it's very sustainable. That's the word. This is something very sustainable. whatever idea or project that you're working on, creating or putting out there, oh, it's very sustainable. And that's why a lot of people want it, or someone wants it. Whoever it is, they've been watching you. And it's time for you to move on from them, because they don't have any good intentions when it comes to you or your work. They're not going to even respect it. They're not even going to respect it. They don't have respect for it or you or the path that you're on. They just want the money, being materialistic. And if this is like the other way around, where it's just like you only going into something for the money, don't do that either. Go into it because you actually enjoy it and you know it's a part of your purpose. Don't step out of your purpose to do something that you see someone else being successful doing, because it will not be the same results that you get or receive from it. Final messages of advice for the collective spirit. Show me. Final messages of advice for the collective spirit. Show me. I have to start back doing my midweek readings, y'all. I'm coming. I definitely have to start back, because I felt like this was more so of a weekly, midweek, but we still got a little Reflection Sundays out of it too. Final messages for the reflection, for the collective. We have be proud of yourself. Yes, you're going to have to be proud of yourself. Talk less, feel more. Yes. Practice gratitude. So yeah, practice gratitude. That's actually a good one. And know your worth. Yes, 24/24. This is all very much on motherfucking cue, because when you know your worth, you're going to make decisions that are aligned with you knowing your worth, honey. You're going to make decisions for yourself and not others, not your ego. That's the be proud of yourself. Be proud of what you have created thus far for yourself. These are Tauruses, new moon in Taurus, last quarter moon in Taurus. Yes. Be proud of yourself and know your worth, because that is going to reflect in your decisions that you make, the decisions that you actually choose when it comes to who you work with, what you're working on, what are you working for, who you working for. You know what I'm saying? All of that matters. All of that matters. And that's also a part of choosing your fate versus your destiny. Are you just going to take what life gives you, or are you going to create it? You know what I'm saying? Are you going to create it or just take it? Because by you creating it, you're stepping into your own destiny. You have to know the difference. Look that up if you need to. Know the difference between destiny and path, where you're going and what you came down here to do. So definitely study, I don't know who I'm talking to, but you just need to study your chart, whether it's like your astrology chart, your human design chart. Please dig in depth into that and look up and see, look up these, your placements, so that you can understand more of what you're meant to be doing and how perhaps you're meant to be doing it. You probably should go to an astrologer to get a chart reading. I'm not an astrologer, but yeah. Talk less, feel more. This is about you connecting more with yourself, honey. You remember I was saying somebody needs to connect more with themselves and stop playing with themselves. Yeah, talk less, feel more. Practice gratitude. Be grateful for everything that you've experienced, even if it's something extremely horrible, because it all serves a purpose. Be grateful for it. Oh, my nose. All right. And release control. That's right. Release control. That was Sagittarius, Pisces, Taurus, last quarter in Sag. What was this? Pisces. Last quarter in Pisces. Definitely feel more. This is about your emotions that you need to be tuning into more, connecting with your inner child, your higher self, your soul, your spirit. That's going to help you pick up on the messages that your spirit team are sending you, whether it's God, the ancestors, the universe, your spirit guides. Final messages for the collective spirit. Final messages for the collective spirit. Show me. We have hidden wisdom, elementals, fairy, uncover. Yes, definitely about a lot of hidden information and hidden wisdom that you have to uncover within yourself. You have a lot of knowledge within yourself that you need to dig deep into, discover about yourself, or uncover. 2727, 630. That's what, 3 9s, 999. Warrior, number 43. It came in reverse. focus, assertiveness, rise, action. That's what you need to be implementing. And then we have beginnings, adjustments, shedding, new, release with harvest at the end, abundance, gratitude, security, patience, patience, sabale, patience, sabale, sabale, sabale. So yeah, this we have number 13, 43, 19, and 15. A lot of teens. A lot of teens. Y'all, who's a teenager in here? Who's a teenager? Hopefully ain't nobody 13 in it. Nah, girl, because come on now. Oh, boy. Unless y'all just like looking at my face, but no. But, the stone we have here is Scottish greenstone. I never heard of that. I want to look and see what these birds are. Jays. I thought I was gonna say blue jays, but they're black. But okay, they're jays, stellar jays. So yeah, a lot of information is actually being revealed to you, but you have to sit in order to uncover what is being revealed to you. We have number 15, harvest, with the owl. We have the mouse, security, patience. So that's definitely giving protection. The crystal for this is ruby. So yeah, you guys are going to have a reason to celebrate really soon. You just need to be extremely patient, especially when it comes to whatever you've been planting, whatever you have planting, or whatever you have been working on. Because I can see somebody like, you've been working on something for quite some time now. Quite some time, because these 8 of coins, 8 of pentacles, they've been coming out for what, maybe the past 2, 3, maybe even 4 readings. So you guys have really been working on something, and you've been working on it for the long run. You took the long run. You didn't try to go and sneak behind corners or sneak around corners just to get it done. You've been working very hard on it, and you're going to have a beautiful harvest because of that. So be patient, okay? Be patient. Don't try to rush it or rush your path. Oh, when I cut this video off, baby, you better be flying right back out that window, because I'm telling you, it ain't gonna be beautiful. We have beginnings, snakeskin jasper right here, number 19. Yeah, this is definitely, you guys are shedding a part of yourself in order to bring in new things. So definitely you're releasing. A lot of changes are taking place in your life right now. I don't know what that symbol is, but I've been seeing that symbol for the longest. If you know what that is, somebody put that in the comments. Y'all look up that symbol. I just got drawn to it. I want to say that's the symbol of knowledge, but I don't know. But if you know what it is, somebody please post that in the comments. I would love to research that symbol and see what that means. So yeah, and then we have warrior, number 43. So it's so crazy that that card came out reverse. I don't read reverses, but it came out in reverse for a reason. So this is for you guys. I don't know. It's pyrite. Ooh, pyrite is a beautiful stone. Focus, rise, action. Somebody needs to be taking action, but maybe it came in reverse because you've been in this fighter mode and you need to rest. Whichever resonates, honey, take it. And maybe it came in reverse because you haven't been fighting and you need to actually fight and stand up. How that TikTok sound is, stand up. Like your knees, your legs is weak. You need to stand up. I don't know whichever one it is though, girl. You know whichever one it is. So you do it. By the way, I know y'all like, girl, breathe. By the way, very crazy that the last reading I pulled out this solar flares, and we had solar flares. I ain't even know. I didn't know. I guess that was spirit warning us for this, but I feel like that's definitely having a major influence on a lot of things. And you remember how in the book it said that the changes weren't going to last long. Well, I think that the changes, maybe the energy of change that it was bringing wasn't going to last long, because with the change being coupled with us being in this Pluto retrograde, as well as this card being linked with the Pluto retrograde, oh, I think those changes are going to be very long. But that's just me. You know, that's just me basing it off of what knowledge I have of Pluto and Pluto's energy. Pluto is an entire generation. Like, it represents an entire generation. So that's long. That's long influence right there. And maybe that's why it's going to be lasting so long, because it is coupled with Pluto's influence. But let's see what we get out here for today. Spirit, show me what is the final message for the collective today, Spirit. Show me. Final message for the collective today, Spirit. Show me. Final message for the collective. 30. 32, 32. I ain't picking all that. I ain't doing it. Nope. It's me over here like, make sure nothing fell. Okay, we good. Final message for the collective. I hope, like, all right, it was just a knee. I want to make sure, like, I hope nothing was showing. 3303. Final message for the collective spirit. Show me. Final message for the collective spirit. Show me. Final messages for the collective spirit. Show me. Let's get it. Final message, y'all. One card. Uno. One card. Final message for the collective. One card. Uno. One card. I said one card. It's a lot of cards that's trying to come out. It's a lot of energy that needs to. It's so crazy. I'm going to have to come back and do another reading for sure because there's a lot of things that need to be said. And it's okay. I'm going to come back and do it. But come on. One card for the collectives. For the Reflection Sundays. One card. One card to end up this entire reading, spirit. One card. Shuffle again. Final message for the collective. Final message for the collective. So far, what I've been seeing come out was Juno, Cancer, Aquarius, 10th house. So maybe these are like placements that y'all need to be looking at to help you understand something more about your chart, yourself. Pluto, Descendant, Saturn, Dignified. Because I'm not reading all of these. So y'all may as well just come on with it. And so we can end this off. Midhaven. Oh yeah, that's definitely about what you do, your career. Check your house and sign. Give me more, spirit. Oh, I can't wait to end this because, girl. South Node, past, debilitated discomfort. Solar flares coming back out again. Final message. One card. Final message for the collective. Y'all stop playing. Come on. Final message for the collective. One card. Final message for the collective. One card. All these flies popped up in here, girl. Oh boy, flies are spies. I feel some type of way. Because now I got to get them out. One card for the collective. One card. Vesta, hearth, or hearth. Dignified, strength. Number 32, number 13. And why did it take so long? Let's see. Vesta kind of seems like, I don't know. We see that rainbow though? That's beautiful. Vesta calls you to be a hearth fire, to share yourself for the benefit of all, but still have enough energy left to live healthfully and give again another day. The second longest and brightest asteroid between Jupiter and Mars. Oh, Jupiter also came up as well as Mars. So that's interesting. Was named after Vesta, oldest goddess of hearth, home, and family, and the center of a strong community. The fire in her temple was never allowed to go out, and the fire in the hearth of every home was sacred to her. She did not get involved in politics or the misadventures of the other gods. Evaluate yourself and your life. Each human's task is to help reduce the total suffering of on earth and increase the total joy. Your joy in suffering matters as much, neither more nor less than anyone else's. Do not burn yourself up for another's cause, nor withhold your warmth, but share what you have to offer. This is not a situation where you need to take sides. Come back to the center, to the flame, to your hearth and your core values. Focus on that center flame instead of the personalities involved. Remember what matters. Find that deep calm within. Light a candle with prayer and use it to bring your focus to the center and let it rest and let the rest fall away. Then decide, advise, and operate from there. It may be time to take a retreat, a chance to clear yourself, clear your energy fields, cleanse your environment, reclaim your temple. If a relationship is truly of value and important to your soul, the person or team you're involved with will honor your process. Ashe. Challenge. Vesta warns you to share yourself rather than sacrifice yourself. Your hard work at holding the situation together may be ignored or taken for granted unless you know your worth. Wow. Gift. Find the temple within, the place of quiet safety where you can tend the fire and carry the sacred temple within you always. Ashe. I was looking at it kind of thinking home because it said hearth. Dignified. Number 13. This is strength. It's giving like the path to like I don't even know, girl, but it's like I love to brush it off, but it really is giving like the path to finally come to where you're meant to be, especially with strength here. I don't know, wait, girl, because yeah, wrong page. A planet at its strongest when it is essentially or accidentally identified in a sign or placement that aligns with its nature and adds strength. For example, Mars is most Mars-like when in Scorpio or Aries, the two signs it rules, or in Capricorn, which is a strong sign of leadership. A dignified planet is like a soccer player who happens to be out in front and free in the exact right place to receive a pass. Okay, I like that. Also giving rainbow, but your action, your voice matters. Trust that you are what's needed here at this moment. You are in your element and at the right place at the right time. So you have an advantage, but it's up to you to make the choice and run with the ball. Dodge the obstacles and look for the opportunities just beginning to emerge. Have faith in yourself. You have what it takes, even if you don't know it yet. It's up to you to tap into your potential and find the resources within. Play to your strengths. Use your contacts. Sing the song that best fits your voice. Do so with humble respect for the process. The situation is strong enough for you to fulfill your potential without stepping on another person to get ahead. The wind is with you but will not do the work for you. Take the lead, do your work, and bring your team along with you. Challenge. It may be tempting to take over. Yes, it's time for you to shine, but bring everyone along with you rather than dominate them, or you may be left high and dry once the game is over. Gift. For weeks, months, or lifetimes, you have prepared for this moment. The muscles you've built in body and soul and the understanding you have accrued are needed here at this time and place. Ashe. So that is all that I have for you guys today. If you felt like you resonated with this message, please make sure to like and subscribe if you have not already. As always, I thank you all for coming through to watch. And I definitely hope this message reaches exactly what it needs to. And I hope it resonated for you exactly how it needed to. If you felt like the message didn't really resonate with you, but perhaps it resonated with a friend, a family member, a baby mama, baby daddy. If your baby mama real, she'll tell you that she loved your co-worker. Honey, share it with them because sharing is caring. And we do not block other people's blessings because that is exactly how we block ours. Okay? So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Please make sure if you are still here watching this beautiful face, you like the video and subscribe, honey. Reciprocate the energy. That's all I have, though. I hope to see you guys either in the comments below or the next video. Peace.